all of you guys who are my friends, or who claim to be my friends, or who people say are my friends. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber, hello and welcome. My name is Roberta Cangelo, and if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and please do not forget to turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out every time I post new content. So guys, in this video we are doing a sip and chat. I know you guys missed these sip and chat videos, but they are back. So in this video, I have a very special guest who's joining me today. I'm going to let her introduce herself, because if I start introducing her right now, we are going to spend the next hour introducing her. So yeah, let her introduce herself so that you guys know who this special guest is. Over to you.
Hi guys, my name is Alpha. I am a content creator, an ICT officer, education advocate, mental health advocate, co-founder, president, activist, etc. I'm gonna let you fill the blanks yourself.
That's a lot. I can't keep up, as I said. So guys, Alpha is the one who is joining me on today's episode of Sip and Chat. If you're a TikTok person, I'm pretty sure you know who Alpha is. If you don't know who Alpha is, please go on TikTok and search Alpha, and you're going to know who exactly she is. Yeah, you should go follow her on TikTok, even on Instagram, everywhere. You also have a YouTube channel, do you?
I do.
She also has a YouTube channel. It's not like she's a content creator everywhere, so you can run away from her. Everywhere you're gonna see her.
Yep.
So in this video, we are playing a very, let's say, fun but more serious, fun but a bit serious game.
Interesting. Yeah.
Fun but interesting game. So in this episode of Sip and Chat, we are doing a would you rather game. So what's gonna happen? I am going to be asking Alpha specific questions, and she is going to answer. I'm going to be asking her, would you rather do something or another thing? But she also has to explain why she chose to do that thing. So
Okay.
if I ask you the question, you give me the answer, and I'm going to be the last one to answer, because you know it's my channel, you're my guest, so you should be the one to answer first. But I'm also going to be answering that. So here with me, I have 15 would you rather questions. So yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, so I am going to be asking you. I think I'm gonna ask you 8 questions, or we are going to answer 8 questions, and then we'll go for a break, and then we'll continue with the 7 questions after the break. How does that sound?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, great. Anyways, since this is a sip and chat video, we cannot forget the most important thing, which is I apologize, I'm taking ginger tea, because if you watch my last vlog, I mentioned that I have a very bad cough and flu. So yeah, ginger for the cough. Anyways, cheers, Alpha.
Cheers. Yeah.
And we are back. So Alpha, the first question that I'm gonna ask you is, would you rather follow your passion and be broke for 5 years, or work a job you hate and be rich instantly?
That's easy.
I know.
That's easy. I'd rather work a job I hate and be miserable. Am I supposed to be miserable?
Be rich instantly.
But
Yeah,
I hate the job.
you hate the job, but be rich.
If it's one thing about me, I'm gonna find life outside the office. So I'll work the job, get rich. Yeah.
But also, who would rather choose being broke than being rich?
Who in their right mind? Not me. No.
I think the same applies to me. You don't even have to ask me. For me, it's like, I'd rather work a job I hate. I'm gonna be there 9 to 5, and then after that, it's fine. I'm going back home.
It's what happens on your vacation days.
Exactly. So I would rather be rich instantly, because who doesn't want to be rich?
No brainer there.
Okay, let's move on to the second question, which is, would you rather live in a small town with a strong community, or a big city with endless opportunities?
Big city with endless opportunities.
Why?
Listen, if you ask me this question as a naive 17-year-old, I'd probably say, no, I like the small town life. But what I've learned about life is you shouldn't let yourself be in a box. Community is great, but community doesn't pay the bills. I'm so sorry. Community, yeah, it's going to be a lot of highs, haze when you pass by the street. But at the end of the day, look at us. We're living here. Wouldn't you rather be like in New York City?
Of course.
In an apartment?
Of
like
course.
Making content? I don't know. I don't know. Opportunities all day. I don't know. What about you?
I feel like for me it's the same. Opportunities. Opportunities on opportunities. In as much as community is great as you said, but I would rather live I would rather live in a big city with endless opportunities because that's gonna put me out there.
Yeah.
And if I'm a content creator, which I am, it means I'm going to be so much better in a big city than a small city with just a community. So yeah, opportunities for me.
I know that's right. Yeah.
Great. So the third question is, would you rather have a career that you love but not time for hobbies, or a simple job and endless free time?
Now, this might contradict the first question a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Because simple jobs have not always been known to be very well paying. Right? But a job that's challenging and doesn't leave you with time for hobbies is like, then, you're probably earning a lot more money, right?
I can argue on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, be that as it may, I would definitely pick a simple job because as much as I believe in being successful and like earning a lot of money, this, that, and the third. I also do believe in that you shouldn't work to live. Like, work shouldn't just be your whole entire life.
Of course.
You should have just other things.
You should have a life outside your work. Yes.
Your work.
Yeah.
So I would not necessarily want to have a challenging job that just like completely just invades my entire life. Like, I would rather a simple job, show up every other Tuesday,
and have vacation time,
and just be a person. You better be paying though. Just saying, there better be money. I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay, Alpha. Okay, for me, it's the same, obviously. Who doesn't want free time? In as much as busy is good, they say sometimes, but I would also want to have a flexible job where I have time for vacation, I have time for my family, I have time to do my hobbies. Yeah. So
you have time to make content.
Of course, I have time to make content. Imagine working from Monday to Sunday and you don't even have time to like go to church. You don't have time to like chill with your family. When you knock off around 5, you're so tired that you just go home and you want to rest. So I would rather have the simple job and yeah. What would you choose? What would you choose?
Honestly, think about it.
Okay, let's head on to the next question, which is, would you rather find true love but struggle financially? Or would you be rich but never find deep love?
Now,
tricky,
I will be the first to say.
Are you guys ready to hear what she's gonna say? I feel like I know what you're gonna say. It's you, anyways.
Yeah. Up to this point in my life, nothing has ever come out of love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I want to be the hopeless romantic.
Wow, Alpha.
I am when I read the books.
Wow,
I am
Alpha.
when I watch the movies. But what has romance ever done for anyone ever? I'm so sorry.
So you'd rather be alone forever?
I wouldn't be alone.
I mean, as in romantically, of course. You wouldn't be alone, yes, but then romantically, you don't have a life partner until the end of time.
You know, the question doesn't say that.
Never find deep
love.
I
could
love.
Just find on the surface love. And then everything else would be filled with my $1 million. It's okay. Said what I said. I'm not taking it back. What about you?
Anything that involves money.
Anything that involves money.
Give me the money. I'm a lover girl. I love love. I love being loved. But at the same time, if you want me to choose between finding true love and struggle financially, I wouldn't want to struggle financially. Oh my God.
Besides,
if I love someone, I want to be spoiling them. What am I going to be spoiling them with if I'm struggling financially?
And if true love fails, at least you can cry.
Doesn't make sense.
In your Mercedes.
I'd rather make money first and then find love later. If the love doesn't find me, it's fine.
Yeah. God's love,
Jokes.
my parents. Wink.
That's so funny. Okay. Anyways, let's move on to the next question. This is question number 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So, would you rather travel the world alone or stay in one place, but with your best friends and family? I'll repeat that. Would you rather travel the world alone or stay in one place, but with your best friends and family?
I don't know how you people are gonna view me.
Akuzike and Zoe are watching this video, by the way.
And I'm sorry to them, but FaceTime.
Those are her best friends.
FaceTime exists for a reason. I'm gonna be in Alaska, in the Netherlands. It's okay. It's okay. I will see you occasionally. I'd rather travel alone. Yeah.
I'll be video calling you. You'll be video calling me now
Look,
and then.
technology is 2025. What are you worried about?
Of course.
Yeah. It's not like a letter is gonna take 30 days. But you tell me what you think.
For me, I would choose to travel around the world, obviously. I've stayed with my family since I was a kid. Come on, they're probably tired of me. Jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll obviously choose to travel around the world because, they say that they say you never stop learning. And traveling is one of the way you learn. So for me, I love learning. I love enjoying life. I love living life. Even if you follow me on Instagram, you know me, I love living life. So traveling is one of the things that I love. So if it means I'll have to, put my
Make
family
some
there
sacrifices.
and, tell them, like, you know what, I know you love me, but, the other countries, they love me more. I'd rather travel. I've stayed with you since I was a child. I'm now a grown-up girl. Let me go and have my own life outside Malawi. But also, anything that involves living in Malawi, please talk to me.
Please. Sign us up, whatever it is.
I'm sorry to say it, but any chance I get, I'm DB.
Out of here.
Bye. Okay, so the next question which is question number 6. Would you rather start your dream business but risk failure, or stay at a safe 9-to-5 job for life?
Now, now, I am all for security, and I know that most of my answers have kind of given that. But on a real note, as a person, I am not afraid to fail. I am not afraid to be seen trying. Like, if that is a business that I love and I see potential of that business turning into a lucrative endeavor, I am going for it. I am going for it because if it's anything that I've learned in my 3 years working in the corporate space, you are just better off being self-employed. You cannot be employed forever. Listen, having your own thing that you run, that you own, that you started, that has your name to it, there's no greater feeling in the world. Like, according to me, I would rather start my own business. Risk failure, but you know what? Something about failure, you think failure, I'm thinking learning curve. So, I don't know. I've read too much books and listened to too many podcasts to know that I would go for the business. I'd start the business. Yeah.
Of course, that's a very, very good answer. I feel like for me, it's the same. I think we've been giving the same answers since question 1. I don't know.
We're gonna differ somewhere, maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, I feel like I'm gonna choose the same thing which Alpha has chosen, because working 9-to-5 as a corporate girly, I know how exhausting it is. They say that, yeah, I know I have to work, but every day, it's very exhausting working for someone. At the end of the day, all we need is like freedom. So having your own business, it gives you that kind of freedom. In as much as I'm gonna fail, at least I'm gonna learn from it, because we learn from making mistakes. And all these big business gurus who we see today, who we look up to, they started with failing. They didn't just get here like they just woke up and then they're rich. They started from somewhere, started from the bottom, and now they're here. They have failed so many times, and that's the part where most people don't see. They just see you flourishing and living life, but they don't know they were not there when you were struggling. So for me, I would rather choose the business. I'm gonna fail a couple of times, I'm gonna fall down or whatsoever, but I'm gonna pick myself up and move forward, and that's how I'm gonna learn. So
this is like a quote that I like to say: wherever there is a start, there's a failure.
Of course.
Wherever you're starting something from scratch,
From scratch.
the beginning, even if you're in school, whatever it is, if there's a start, there's failure is guaranteed. Actually, it's not just a risk, but it's gonna be there in whatever shape or form. Some is gonna be like complete, like utter destructive failure, and others is gonna be just like minimal, but failure is gonna be there. No matter what.
They say shoot for the stars. Even if you miss, you're gonna land on the moon. So even if you fail, it's okay. At least you tried. You learn from it. You move forward. That means next time you're not going to repeat the same mistake which made you fail the previous time.
That's right.
Okay. Anyways, let's move to the next question, which is question number 7. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early for everything? I know what you're going to choose here. And it's going to be the same thing for you and I, because me and Alpha, we are very strict with time.
Now, why would I choose being late? On purpose? No.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
I guess there's nothing that annoys me more on earth, actually, than like being inconvenienced with something about time.
You and I same.
There's no world where, even if it was 5 minutes, there's no world where I choose. Imagine, even if it's 5 minutes, so every time I have to walk into a room, people are seated. That's crazy. No, 20 minutes early, even if you said it was an hour.
As for me, I don't even think I have to explain myself, because if you know me, if you are my friend, you know I'm very, 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 in capital letters, strict with time. If you tell me let's meet at 2 o'clock, I'll be there even 30 minutes before. I start my work at 8 o'clock, but I get to the office at 7 o'clock sharp. I have 1 hour to myself. I'll do whatever it is that I want to do, even if there are no people at the office. I'm actually always the first one there. So I would rather be like 20 minutes early.
Thank you.
Even an hour early, I don't mind at all.
Even if it's too, like whatever it says early.
Also, your punctuality says a lot about you as a person.
And how much respect you have.
Yes, how much respect you. Time is money. You cannot be wasting other people's time. And also, I do not like inconveniencing other people, because those 10 minutes that I'm late for, that person will be doing something else.
Exactly.
So, and I don't like being inconvenienced. So let's not inconvenience each other and keep time. So if you're meeting me, or if you've made plans with me or Alpha, at least you know that you have to be early.
I just need, actually, my thing is like, one of my best friends is also saying, Aku, she's like, if Alpha says meet her at 12:15 and it's 17 minutes past and you're not there, you're not going to find her. And that's true. I will drive off.
Same.
I will drive
I'll
off.
leave. I cannot wait for you, because it means
Allowing in time is a concept and it needs to die. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. It really needs to die. Anyways, let's move on to the next question, which is question number 8. And after this, we're going to take a break and then move on to the next question. Okay. So, would you rather give up social media forever or give up traveling forever?
No. I don't like that question.
Two of your favorite things. Two of your favorite things. Choose one.
But funny enough, I would give up social media. I would go for traveling, because social media, the only reason I love it as much as I do, because it's a space of expression for me.
Of course,
it's like an art. So I'm not just going there to consume, I'm going there to create. And I feel like I'm very like, I'm multifaceted in the way that I can create in other ways that just don't involve social media. I can literally start creating films. It's not social media if you ask me, right? I can write a book, I can write poetry. So at the end of the day, traveling wins. Yeah, I don't know. What about you?
I would give up social media, of course. In as much as I'm a content creator, in as much as I love social media, it's my space. But I think I was telling you this before we started shooting this video, that it somehow gives me anxiety. So taking a break from it or giving it up completely would actually maybe do me better, because I wouldn't have to think of, oh, I've posted a video, how many likes is it on now? I've posted a video, how is this person viewing this video? Oh, my story has gotten 1,000 views. Oh, these are a lot of people. How are these people seeing my story? Oh, even this person has viewed my story. Oh, this person knows me. You know, in as much as you know that a lot of people know you, it just feels so different when you see it, when you see the numbers and everything. So for me, I would choose traveling and give up social media forever. I love social media, no offense or anything, but for me, it's like I would rather just choose to be traveling around the world than be on social media 24/7. Social media is exhausting. It is exhausting. Anyways, so guys, we have answered 8 of the 15 questions that we have. And so far, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying this video so much. But we're human beings. We have to go for a break. So let's go for a 2-minute break and then we'll come back to answer the remaining 7 questions. But before we go,
Cheers.
This is a sip and chat. Cheers to the 8 questions that we've
Woo,
answered.
and to traveling and everything.
Cheers
that
to
involves
everything.
money.
Bye for now, guys. Welcome back, guys. So we're back from the break and we are going to answer the remaining 7 questions of would you rather do something or the other. So yeah, we are moving onwards to question number 9, right?
Yeah.
We answered 8 questions.
Yeah.
Now we're going to question number 9. So question number 9 says, would you rather live a life of oh my god, would you rather live a life of constant change and adventure or a life of peace and routine? Routine. Routine.
Honestly, change makes me very anxious. Like I don't know how to I don't know how to function around change. And that is I haven't even been interested in working on it or anything, but it's so bad to the point where if we're traveling, my first night in a hotel room, I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not kidding. I'm not gonna sleep. Like I don't like change at all. I like to be the same place, the same way my bed faces, the same. I just listen.
It's okay.
Routine.
It's allowed.
Routine. I need to be at the gym at 4:45 every day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna crash out. So no change for me. Thank you. What about you?
For me, in as much as change is inevitable, change is necessary. It's something that we cannot run away from because yes, it happens. It's there. Change is there because I mean, look at me. The way my life was like 3 years ago and the way my life is right now is because of change. So I don't think I would choose a life of change. I know what you're expecting.
Honestly, yeah.
I know what you're expecting to hear.
Low-key, I thought
but
you were gonna.
no. Okay, I was just trying to explain that change is always there, but in as much as there's always constant change, but I would rather choose a life of peace and routine. As someone who is very strict with timekeeping, every time I wake up in the morning, I have a schedule of to-do lists of what I'm gonna do on that particular day. As I said, I get to work by 7 sharp in the morning. So from 7 sharp to 5, I have a whole list of things that I'm supposed to do on that particular day. So that's like a routine, you know? Like I have a routine for everything, every little thing that I have to do in my life. Even if it means I'm meeting someone just for 5 minutes, that's part of my routine. So I'd rather live a life of peace and routine than a life of constant change and all that.
Yeah, no, thank you. The change, no.
You get it? What would you choose? Anyways, let's move on to the next question. I'm really sorry about my throat, guys. Would you rather have unlimited free time but little money? Oh my gosh, everything that involves money. Who was coming up with these questions?
Honestly.
Is it me or you? It was me. Would you rather have unlimited free time but little money, or unlimited money but always be busy?
That free time with no money is gonna piss me off. I'm gonna be depressed. I'm sorry.
Same.
No.
Unlimited
Have a lot of
free
money, always be busy. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll
sleep
be
when I
busy.
sleep.
But at the end of the month or at the end of the day, I'm getting dollars in my account.
Bag.
And that's all that matters.
Bag.
Chasing the bag.
Clock
That's
it.
all that matters.
Clock it.
Okay, question number 11. I love this question. Let me actually sip some tea before I get to...
Ooh.
It's interesting.
Let me look away. I want to be caught by surprise with the question.
Okay. Question number 11 says, would you rather be famous but misunderstood or unknown but deeply respected?
How does that work? How are you unknown and deeply respected? By whom?
I was asking myself the same thing when I was going through the questions, but I was like, we'll find a way to answer.
I'm not even gonna try and be philosophical about this one. I'm gonna take the fame. I'll take the fame. Next question. Next question. Look, listen.
God.
Unknown or known, people are gonna misunderstand you in some places. It's fine. Give me the red carpets. Thank you. Yeah. What about you?
Famous all day, every day.
Girl.
I mean, okay. Being famous, it has its own advantages and disadvantages. I mean, every life that you choose to live, it has its own advantages and disadvantages at the end of the day. So just choose what, you know, what suits you best. So for me, I'd rather be famous and misunderstood because I don't really mind being misunderstood. Everybody is misunderstood as a person. You understand? And nowadays with social media has made us to be like we're living in a community where everybody knows it. Everybody knows someone. Like you and I, you know someone, I know someone knows someone, I know someone knows someone who knows someone. So at the end of the day, it's like you can be famous in like an hour. It's so easy to be famous nowadays.
That's all I'm
So
saying is
so it's okay. I would rather be famous
give it the
than
brand trips.
misunderstood because there'll be people who understand me, and those people, those are the only people that matter. The ones who misunderstood me, I mean, who misunderstand me, I guess until they get time to like understand me, then toodles.
It's okay. It's fine.
Great. The next question, Alpha. Would you rather spend a year living in another country alone, or I feel like some of these questions are interconnected somehow, but anyways, would you rather spend a year living in another country alone or never leave your home country ever again? Home
Which
country again,
country?
Malawi.
Here? I'm sorry. Where are we talking about?
Malawi.
I'd rather spend a year alone in a different country. Maybe two. Maybe forever. I'd rather leave and never come back.
It's like that questions which say
Yeah.
that question which say would you leave your family and
And travel
yeah.
alone at all times. It's okay. I'll get a dog or something. I'll buy a bunch of plants. It's okay.
Aww.
Yeah.
Plant mommy. For me, it's the same. Obviously, I would actually. It's just a year,
Yeah.
but even if it's forever, which
I would
I don't
extend
mind.
it. It's okay.
Yeah, I would rather spend a year living in another country because, as I said, my home country. Anything that involves leaving Malawi, please count me in
Sign us up. Where's the form?
because I'm really tired of staying here. Too many problems, and I just cannot
Girl.
stand it. I wasn't born to suffer.
Girl.
I wasn't born to suffer
Every
at
day
all,
it's
so
something.
I don't deserve this kind of suffering. Anyways, let's move on to question number 13. Would you rather always know the truth, even if it hurts, or live happily in ignorance?
Second option. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Do we disagree? Is this the first one that
Yes,
we disagree on?
this actually
I knew it.
We're
I
gonna
knew-
spend hours
I
disagreeing.
knew it. Listen, my justification, I know the truth, it hurts me, then what? Then what? Honestly, unless there is some prize at the end, because hurting has no medals, it has no awards, no thank you. Ignorance is bliss, which is why sometimes I also just don't watch the news. I watch the news, but sometimes I choose to not watch it on purpose because I would very much
I
rather,
respect that.
yeah, I would rather live
I
in my
respect it.
ignorant bliss
Mhm.
than know a bunch of stuff that's just gonna hurt me. I've been that person, curious, asking, overthinking. It's sorry, it doesn't feed anyone, doesn't pay the bills, it doesn't do anything. Nope.
Well. I think this is the only question.
We disagree on.
Yeah, we disagree on this
Yeah.
one. For me, in as much as ignorance is bliss, for me, I'd rather always know the truth, even if it hurts. I know there's no price to it. I know there's no satisfaction at the end. I know it's gonna be hurt, as it says. But I'd rather know the true intentions of someone if it means, yeah, I'm just giving an example. It can be the truth
be
about,
anything.
yeah, it can be the truth
Yeah,
about anything,
yeah.
but I'm just giving an example that maybe I have a friend who is not really my friend, but I don't know that because I just see them as my friend. So I'd rather know what really
Who they are.
who they truly are. Like guys, I don't even know how to explain it, but for
I
me,
get it. I
I'd
get
rather
it.
know the truth all the time. I don't care, even if it hurts, but I have to know.
But you
Even
know what my thing is? I operate under the assumption that everyone's evil. I just think everyone's a bad person. I don't do the benefit of the doubt thing. I'm already alert and vigilant.
You're acting like an economist right now because economics,
I
I mean,
know.
economists, they do a lot of assumptions.
I know everyone's got some bad in them, so that's enough to know. I don't need to know what
I
kind of
would,
bad it
I would,
is.
I would rather just know the truth because that's not even waste each other's time. Because imagine finding out after you've done a lot for someone that
That's
this.
life.
I know it is, but why?
I don't want to live in the future. Like I want to be now in the present, and then when it comes, it comes. You know, like ignorance is bliss. What you don't know can kill you. Is that what they say? I don't know. I don't know. It's fine.
They say what you don't know
Doesn't hurt
doesn't hurt you or doesn't kill you.
It's good. Do we go to the next question?
I'm still thinking about this question
know,
because I'm
I
like, oh my
know.
god, guys.
I know.
Okay. You know what I'm thinking about right now? I'm thinking about all the situations where I tried to dig and know the truth, and I ended up being hurt. And then I'm asking myself, was I happy?
Was it worth
Was
it?
I satisfied? Was it
Yeah.
worth it?
What did it
how,
do?
How did I get out of it? I'm just thinking about all the times where I tried to like know the truth about something. But anyways, guys, it's life. We move on.
Maybe find peace in the fact that there is no secret under the sun. Come hell high water, you're gonna find out eventually. Wouldn't
Yeah,
you
of
rather
course.
just be happy in the now and then find out whatever it is and heal later?
This was a very hard question, and
know.
I don't know what you would choose. Maybe you can tell us in the comments down below what you would choose. Would you choose to know the truth all the time, even if it hurts, or ignorance is bliss? Okay, let's move on to the next question. This is question number 14. That means we have
One to go. After this one, so we won.
yeah. So, would you rather achieve all your career goals but lose friendships, or have deep friendships but slower career success?
Now listen.
Let me sip some tea.
Every time I say now listen, just know I'm about to say the most controversial thing. Ah, I love my friends though.
Does she?
I do. They know that.
Does she?
Would I take a bullet? I don't know, but I love them to an extent. At the end of the day, I'm not Jesus, right? But
wow. Okay.
But slow career success? I mean, I'm 23. Can I afford it? Can I afford slow career success?
I think it depends on who you are as a person.
It depends on who you are as a
because
person.
where you are, you're like 23, but you won't find a fellow 23 or doing what you do,
maybe,
or having the life goals. Okay, not everyone is a go-getter at 23 as you are. So it depends on who you are as a person.
I'm like super, I don't know. Maybe I'm even a workaholic, you would say.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. I don't know. I am super like obsessed with my goals. Is it a good thing?
It is a very good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
If you disagree, then that's you. But would I? Losing friends hurts though.
It hurts. There's nothing that hurts more than a friendship breakup.
But I'm gonna cry in my Mercedes.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go for being super successful and lose friends. Yeah.
This is the same thing for me.
Yeah, I'll make new ones in Dubai.
If you're my friend and you're watching this video, I love you like so much. Like I would risk my life for you if I had to. Maybe if I wasn't better, I was gonna take a bullet for you. But now when it comes to this, I would rather be more serious with my goals. And me, I'm a very, very serious go-getter. Like my goals, yeah, I wouldn't compromise over anything else.
Sorry.
So yeah, I would choose to achieve all my career goals, and then all of you guys who are my friends, or who claim to be my friends, or who people say are my friends, they can go for now. I mean, let me just focus on my career first, and then we can go back to being friends later. Maybe if another opportunity presents itself towards us, if the universe brings us together again, then we'll be friends. But for now, bye. Okay, guys, let's move on to question number 15, which is the last question of this video. So, are you ready for the last question? Are you guys ready for the last question?
I'm ready. I know I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna look away as well.
It's actually a very simple and straightforward question. So, here goes the question. Would you rather mentor 100 people and change lives, or build your own empire quietly?
That's easy. I'm gonna have to go for the first one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the first one because I know that all of my answers have been so self-serving, like from question 1 to 14.
Yeah.
But listen, I don't know. What does it benefit a man to have this empire that you built quietly?
Yeah, at the end of the
When you could
day.
have changed someone's life, you know what I mean? Like if I am like doing good at something, if I am like at some level and I see other people that also could be there, I'm gonna make a rope out of my clothes or something and pull them up. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah,
but
no.
I'd rather like mentor 100 people.
Well, do I even have to answer this question?
I think you should.
If you're watching this video and you know me from 2017 or 2016, you know I've been the mentor type of person, the big sister, the mentor, the auntie. You know, I love mentoring people. I love uplifting other people. Mentoring people makes me so happy. So this question, I'm obviously going to choose mentoring 100 people because I don't know, the satisfaction that I get after mentoring people, I become so much happy, and I love seeing other people do good.
Yes.
So if you're someone who looks up to me, or I've actually been approached by a certain girl a few days ago that she wants me to mentor her, and when I read that text, I was so happy. Like I
know. Like there's no
I
feeling
was
in the
super
world
happy,
like
and I
yes.
responded to her text. I think just a few minutes after she texted me, and she didn't believe me. She was like, "Oh my god, I wasn't even expecting that you were gonna answer me." I was like, I feel like people just have this kind of perception that maybe if I'm gonna approach this person, they're not going to answer me, or whatever. But guys, mentoring people, it really makes me so happy. I love seeing people flourish.
Yeah.
I love seeing people doing good. So
It's
what
not
am I
the
going?
easiest
What am I going to be doing in my own empire
Yeah,
quietly?
like,
It doesn't really make sense to
Can't
me.
be a queen with no subjects, you know what I mean?
Of course, of course.
But also like just to like talk about that mentorship thing, to finalize it.
Yeah.
It's like it's nice to say stuff like this, like mentorship is like heartwarming, it's good, you love it, da da da. But that's not to say that it's easy.
It's not.
If it's anything that I've learned about, it's the hardest thing actually
If you have it in you, you have it in you.
Yeah.
If you don't have it in you, you
But
don't have it.
There will be days where you don't even want to open your mouth or get out of bed, and someone's asking you for advice. So
yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
you know. But it's not the easiest thing, but it's definitely rewarding.
You have to always remind yourself that the reason why you started.
It's fulfilling.
Yeah, it is really fulfilling.
Yeah.
Are we done? This was so
Sadly?
much fun.
Sadly?
Should we add more 5 questions?
Maybe.
No.
We're done. 15's enough for today.
So, among all these 15 questions, do you want me to read them again? So that maybe I want you to pick your favorite one.
I think I know my favorite one.
Which one was your favorite one?
My favorite one was the one where you asked me if I would leave my friends, if I would leave my friends and family,
Guys, she doesn't love you.
Or travel alone. No, I'm just so passionate about travel. I like how it just easily came out of me.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I'll FaceTime my friends. I'll call them. It's okay. I'll call them for
you send them gifts whatsoever.
Yeah. My friends
Plus, when I'm rich even, I'll invite you to come over. Like, I'll book you a ticket. Follow me.
In the Americas.
Okay, I feel like my favorite question was the last one. The mentoring.
The mentoring one, yeah.
I love serious business. Me, my life is just serious business. So mentoring people is something that I'm very serious with. Plus, I think it's motivating. You know, when you're mentoring other people, it's inspirational, it's motivating. So this was my favorite question. I really loved it. Even when I was going through these questions, I was like, oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait to answer this question.
Yeah.
But anyways, as they say, all good things must come to an end. And sad to say that this is the end of this video. But before I go, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Alpha. She's a very busy girl, as I am.
Thank you for having me.
And last year we shot this video right here, actually, in December. It was just going to be a different video.
Yeah.
But sadly, we had issues with the sound system, and I wasn't able to post the video because, yeah, I had some issues with the microphone. So I've been pushing her that let's do this again. And oh my God, despite the flu and the cough, I was like, you know what? This is the only time, the only free time that I have. So I would rather just shoot the video today. So thank you so much for sparing your time and joining me on my YouTube channel.
I love it.
It's really an honor to have you here, Alpha. I know there are people who are watching this, they look up to you, they only see you on TikTok or whatsoever.
Stop.
It's really a pleasure.
Oh. Oh my
Look
God.
at her.
My heart.
Look at her.
Stop it.
Yeah, so
And thank you for having me. Great questions. Great question. We should do this again.
we should we should do this again. Yes.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and as much as we've enjoyed shooting this, because I feel like I've enjoyed this more than the last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was so much fun. I've enjoyed it so much, and I hope you guys also enjoyed this video from the beginning until the end. If it was boring, please don't mind saying it in the comments. I know I'm gonna be sad. You can say it in the comments.
She wants to know the truth.
I'll do better next time. I'll do better next time. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it was fun. I hope you have taken notes. I hope you have learned a thing or two. And also, you can give me ideas on what to do on the next sip and chat video if you have any. And if you want to join me maybe next time, you can also reach out to me on my Instagram or here on YouTube. You can comment down below and I'll happily comment. I'll happily reply to you. So yeah. Anyways, I think this should be the end of it. Let's say goodbyes and
let's cheers it.
Yeah.
Cheers to what? What are we cheersing to?
Cheers to being successful content creators.
And leaving the country.
And living
here.
But just going traveling. Oh my gosh.
Okay.